Once again, a race that saw Michael Schumacher claim his final Formula One victory in 2006, as well as drama to come here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests the driver's patience, and the flat open to the elements location tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Alex Albon lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Piastri, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Russell, Hadjar, Tsunoda, Antonelli, and Liam Lawson, Colapinto, Norris, Esteban Ocon, and Behrman, Hulkenberg, Aaron, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Lance Stroll, Doohan, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And now it's time to head down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, delighted to say that we're joined today by Anthony Davidson. Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands for today's race. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Nice move, good job. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.